Well, hey guys, and welcome. Today we're over here at the Disney Springs area again. We're getting ready to jump on a bus. So as you guys are coming over to this area, I'm usually on the bus, but today I'm showing you what you're going to be looking at. So this is the billboard you're going to go to. It's going to tell you where every single bus is located and where you're going. So today I'm heading over to the All-Star Movies, Music, and Sports. So we're going to be heading over there at 17, 18, and 19. You just get to pick a slot. A lot of times they're combined, but we're going to head on over there. So anytime you're visiting, this is what you're going to be using for the means of transportation. You're going to have the buses or you're going to have the cars. But I usually come over here, I'll park my car, and then I'll jump into one of the buses over here. And this is one of these, it's like the gates 1 to 9 right there. And all the buses are all going to be themed out differently. You've got pictures and stuff like that of all the different characters on there, the different movies on there. Some of them are just the plain Jane Disney buses. You got that one down there, the red one. But it's a red and white Disney. But you're going to find a bus that you want to go to. So the resort we're going to is 17, 18, 19 today. And there's some more gates. And you definitely want to pay attention to the actual resort you're going, because there's been several times where I come over here and I'm always trying to go to the Wilderness Lodge. So I'm like, okay, Wilderness Lodge, let me go there. And I always jump into Fort Wilderness Resort for some reason. I think to me it's what it says to me is jump there, and I always wind up at the wrong resort. But it's a nice little trip over anyway. But if you're pressed for time, make sure you guys are getting in the right spot here. So now we're walking down. Notice how the numbers are higher. They're going to go a little bit lower. And if you guys are over here filming, a good tip that I've been probably leading up to for a while, and I've been finding out about, is the temperatures of your cameras and stuff. So I do a lot of shooting over here, and sometimes the cameras just shut down with the extreme heat anymore. So keep an eye on what you're shooting with. Right now I'm actually shooting with my cell phone, but I'm gonna hurry up because our bus is right there. So I'll see you guys in a couple of seconds there. We're getting on Goofy today. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello. And this is what the buses look like when you guys are getting on. We're gonna go way up in the back. So when you guys are on the buses, you'll look up on top, you see a lot of the different movies going on. What's gonna be in, this guy, I love this guy, Ratatouille. Lately I've been watching the video a lot with my kids. It's a great ride, but you're gonna come in here and you're gonna see all the movies that's getting ready to start coming out, what's going on in Disney. And a lot of the buses are just regular bus like this one, but if you get onto ones like Frozen and stuff, or some of the other ones, you'll see the floors are actually decorated with the rubber matting and stuff too. But today, hopefully we got nobody on the bus with us, so it'll be a nice run over. That way we don't got too many people in front of us filming. And there's the Incredibles bus over there. So we've been on a lot of these buses. We get a lot of people that request these bus rides. So if you guys are coming down and staying at a particular resort, I would check out the bus online. You know, go check out one of our videos. Definitely, if you guys check them out, definitely give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, guys. We're trying to grow our channel. We've got a lot of new stuff coming out. I just got done redoing the website, so I'm getting ready to put that back out there. We got a lot of people asking when we're gonna put it back out, and it's coming soon. It's coming real soon. I've got everything all pretty much put into it. We're just working out the kinks in it right now. Uploaded all the recent videos and the older videos, swapped some stuff out, and it looks pretty clean, so it should be hopefully within the next week or two. I got my fingers crossed. And hopefully we'll still be the countrybeartours.net and countrybeartours.com. So we're leaning towards the countrybeartours.com, but we'll see what they got available out there. And there's the Donald Duck bus. He's leaving right now. So sometimes you get here, now that it's being slower and stuff like that, you'll see nobody's out there. They'll hold the buses a little bit longer. So when you guys are actually out there making reservations and stuff, or you got to be places, take that into consideration, guys. A lot of times you'll get on a bus and you'll be sitting there, and I've been on some of the buses waiting, and I've seen people actually miss dinner reservations. So keep that in mind, allow a little extra time. Some of the resorts are actually sharing up too. So I know if you go to the boardwalk right now, you're actually going to be going to the boardwalk, you're going to be going to the yacht, you're going to be going to the beach. So it's a little bit more of a drive, so allow that time. And as I said, Morgan and Marley are now back, so they'll be filming soon. Today they're at school, so I came up early. Had to take advantage of the weather. It's a nice day out today, so I wanted to get out here. And this is actually my first day back. I actually got COVID last week, so somebody gave me COVID. But what I do, I go home and give it to the family. So it's a gift that keeps on giving. And it's still going around. I've never actually had it. Me and my family have never had it. So this is the first we've actually had it that we know of. They say everyone's gotten it, but I've never seen it. But well, it looks like it's just going to be us on this magical ride today. And if you guys are looking for different content, anything out of the norm or whatever you're looking for, leave it down in the comments, guys. I did a lot when I first started of the getting in front of the camera, but I try to stay out nowadays because I got a lot of people that just want the actual rides, they want the actual filming at a resort. So if you want to see more of me, Marley, and Morgan in the videos, just leave it down in the comments. Yeah, little tweaks along the way we can make. If it's making your videos a little more enjoyable, by all means. We're trying to grow our channel. And once we get our website back up, you guys are going to have a one-stop shopping. So we're going to have a lot of links posted on there. So if you're looking to go to other people's websites, or actually I don't know if they got the websites, but the other people's YouTube channels, you just click on the links, it'll take you over there and stuff like that as usual. But you can still go through YouTube, but ours is actually going to be all centralized right in a website. So if you guys want to see the monorail videos, you're just going to go into the website, click on monorails right on the front page. I made it really easy to use. You're either going to go to the monorails, the trams, the buses, the resorts, the audio loops. We're leaving right now. That's the balloon right there coming down. There's one of the buses again. That's the plane bus, as I said earlier. And we just ran into a really nice security guard coming into the Disney Springs area today. He got the name of the channel and stuff. He wanted to check us out. Give a heads up to them guys out working in this heat. And I definitely give kudos to the security around here because it's, you know, times are changing and stuff, and you want to be safe. You want your family safe in the parks, guys. The Coca-Cola building in the distance, the old Planet Hollywood building.
Hello everyone, and welcome aboard the Walt Disney World Transportation System. We hope you enjoyed your day here at Disney Springs. We're on our way to Disney's All-Star Sports Resort, where bold team colors and larger-than-life icons put you in the middle of the game.
When you guys come back, that's where the buses are going to drop you off.
If you're standing, we encourage you to use the handrail.
This is one of the parking garages. That's going to be the lime garage. That's your second choice. I'm parked in the orange garage.
And now we invite you to relax and let us do the driving. You'll be home soon.
Try to get a little closer to the water so you guys can see what you're looking at here. I got a nice clean bus today, so I don't have the decals. The last couple of times I've been getting the decal buses. So there's the Disney Springs water tower. So they moved that in here when they did the remodel years back after it became downtown to Disney Springs, and that's your new pretty much iconic display you're going to see when you get here, and that's the entrance where that bus is, where they're going to drop you back off when you come back. So this part here where all the buses are, that's only for getting on the actual buses. And that's the garage I'm parked in over there. Then once again, the parking over here is still free. So that's a win-win for everybody. Well, that's actually a cool car. You got Stitch right there on the window. I remember years ago, before these bridges were here, you used to walk across the street and then they had the flashing lights all over the sidewalks. But it was a better look as we're pulling away from the Disney Springs area, guys. Now this is going to be not one of the longest rides, but it is a pretty decent size ride. At least you got a little bit to look at while you're driving down the street. So some of them are pretty blah when you're driving. You don't really get to see a lot. You got a lot of the trees and stuff like that. Nobody really wants to see a video on trees. So this one here, you got a little bit. You got the Cirque du Soleil in the background there. You got the House of Blues off to the right. You got the Disney balloon there. Now, if you guys have never seen a Cirque du Soleil show, I definitely recommend getting over and seeing that. And there are all kinds of different pricing on that. When you guys get online, I've seen them as cheap as like 68 bucks for a ticket to get in there, so that's not bad. You got Typhoon Lagoon right across the street from Disney Springs. So when you're at Disney Springs, it's down near the Planet Hollywood, down in that section. And it's back inside. And it looks like it's open today. I'm not sure. The doors are open. They might be doing a refurbishment in there. Do your homework on that before you come down. Me and the kids actually came down one day to go swimming over at the Blizzard Beach, and we got there only to find out it was closed for refurbishment, but everybody was driving in and driving out. Nobody knew. And actually we ahead of time did our homework, and it was supposed to have been open, and for some reason it was shut down. So definitely ask, is it open? You don't want to drive up here and then find out it's not. So in the trees here, you guys, I don't know if you can see it, but you've got the Old Key West Resort. And that's where I bought way back in the day, back in 1996. And coming up on the right here is the actual, through the trees, is still the Old Key West, but there's the tower right behind it. And that's kind of like your little advertising billboard there. So you got the Disney Vacation Club sign that lights up. It's going to tell you a little bit about what's going on lately, what's new, what they're selling. So right now, Stay Adventurous at the Copper Creek. And that's over at the Wilderness Lodge. And now when you guys get over there, that's actually broke up into like several different resorts in one. So you've got the Boulder Ridge, you've got the Wilderness Lodge, you got the Copper Creek. So there's several sections of that. It is confusing, but when you figure it out, then it'll make sense. And they finally straightened out the flag up on top of the tower there. It was driving me crazy, but if you guys are heading down this street right here, this road's going to take you right on over to Epcot. It's going to take you over to the Magic Kingdom resorts. It's going to take you over to Saratoga Resort, Old Key West, Port Orleans Riverside, Port Orleans French Quarters. So this is going to take you right on down towards the Magic Kingdom. We're heading straight out right now. And we're going to head out to the Animal Kingdom. We're going to head out towards the boardwalk. And if by some chance you were to make an accidental turn and head this way where we're heading right now, so I guess we're going this way, it all connects together. If you were looking at the roads actually from up above looking down, most of Disney World's actually a big Mickey head. So you've got the Animal Kingdom section over in the one ear, you've got the Disney Springs area, and that's in the main body area, and then you've got the Magic Kingdom, which is like another ear. And in the distance there, I don't know if you guys can pick it up near the bridge there, but you've got the Epcot Ball or Spaceship Earth, and you've got the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. And we just recently posted a new Guardians of the Galaxy ride, guys, and I posted it twice, two different ways. We had some people that wanted just the actual ride, and then we wanted the entire queue to be included in that. So we've got the entire queue, walk-through line, and we actually have the ride posted if you just want to watch the quick ride on there. And we do recommend getting on the Guardians of the Galaxy. Even if you're not a fan of the roller coasters, the way Disney do them in the dark, you're not really going to notice them. They're super fun for the whole family. Now, if you guys are heading to like Busch Gardens, most of that stuff over there, I can't even go on. I'm passing out just by looking at the stuff. And here's one of the signs for the Old Key West Resort. And that's probably the best investment of my life right there, was the Old Key West Resort timeshare. So if you guys come to Disney a lot, you might want to look into the timeshares, find one that fits your budget and stuff like that, because it lets you come down here without any money out of the pocket, guys. So you're going to spend that along the span of owning it, or you're just going to pay for it up front. And then once you own it, you're just paying, it's like a little over $1,000 and something a year for your upkeep, maintenance. I don't know how much they've grown over the years. It might be like $2,000 a year now, but you're gonna pay like I think ours was like $1,200 a year maintenance for the first 10 years. And then after that, it's just, I think it's still like $1,300 somewhere around there. So as the maintenance goes up on them, our little timeshare maintenance and stuff like that goes up, but it's not bad. You're talking like $100 a month. And then you get down here and you don't got to worry about paying to stay here. You've already got your room, you own your points. And if you guys are never sure about that or unsure, you want to learn about it, you can always stop and ask one of the vacation club people at the booth. Without pressure, they'll walk you right through. They're going to take your name, email, all that stuff. If you don't like it, you know, when you get home, just delete it all. But what you're going to do is they're going to give you the information, and they'll walk you right into one of the rooms and show you what's available. So if you want to go see one of the rooms, they've always taken me pretty much out to see the thing. So I've gone over doing filming over in the Wilderness Lodge, and just walking by one of the Copper Creek cabins, I had one of the DVC reps come out and asked me if I wanted to go right in. So I got lucky. I got to do a shoot all in the same day, and since then I've done another shoot of the cabins out there. But definitely stop and ask them. They'll show you, give you the information you're looking for. But right now we're actually heading towards the Magic Kingdom and Epcot areas right now. So I think it was a little quicker going the other way before, but we're taking this route. Off in the distance here is Epcot. You're going to see the ball through the trees if you squint a little bit. And it's, I don't know if the parks are slamming right now. I'm not going in today, but if the parks are busy, it'll be definitely a surprise to me, because Disney Springs is empty. I don't know if it's because it's early and everybody's in, or you know, it's just slow. But I know lately it's been real slow up here. See if I can get over to the other side and get you guys a look back. And you got the Swan and Dolphin over there, and then looking back, you've got the Epcot Ball, Guardians of the Galaxy, and way off in the distance, the balloon in Disney Springs where we came from. Now off on the left in the distance there, you guys are going to see the monorail. So right over here is the monorail, right above the bus, and in the distance it's the Swan and Dolphin resorts. But that monorail right there is actually going to take you from Epcot over to the Magic Kingdom. So on your way, if you're looking to go from Epcot over to the Magic Kingdom, you are going to have to get off in the Ticket and Transfer Center there. But it's about an 8-mile run, I believe, maybe a little bit less. Could be 8 minutes, but I believe it's 8 miles. Could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. We'll get that posted out there. There's the Swan, there's the Dolphins. Swan Reserve off to the right there. And heading over to this side of the street, looking way down, that's where the monorail is heading. That's going to take you over to the Magic Kingdom. Now, if you guys want to see the monorail and you're actually not staying inside and you go to Disney Springs, you can actually ride the bus, go right over to the Polynesian, jump on the monorail, go around, do the loop. You can switch monorails over at the Ticket Center, jump on the second one, take you right over to Epcot. You're not going in Epcot unless you got a day pass, but at least you'll be able to see what's going on with the construction. And that monorail actually brings you out to the center of Epcot, so you get to see everything what's going on, what they're building, what's open, what's not open. And if you're not sure of even what it looks like, or you're thinking about it, check out our video. Just go to the Epcot monorail and then Country Bear Tours. It'll take you to one of ours, so you get to see what it looks like. So if you're curious about going over there, it's definitely something you want to check out, because you might want to go on that. Now, we like just riding a lot of the busing and stuff like that. Like, we'll come over just to jump on the bus so we can go and look for shirts, hats. You know, we'll come over for lunch. We'll come over for dinner. The other night we came over and went to Kona Cafe over in the Polynesian. So just because you're not staying here doesn't mean you can't eat at the restaurants, guys. Disney likes the money, and what I found the other day is there's, even though you're going into some of the restaurants, some of them are actually priced like being at home. So I was just surprised to find out that Tacoma Cafe, there was kids meals starting, I think, at like $10 or something like that. And there's the Swan Reserve. So now we've done it kind of like we went all the way out to the left. Or coming over, we would have went all the way around to the right of Epcot, and now we're doing the loop. So we're actually heading back to that road, and we just went by the road we just got off of, but instead of going straight and then turning here, we went around a big loop to get on this road. And I know a lot of times Disney does have to spread the traffic out, so just because you've got a direct route might not mean you're getting on that direct route. You might be going a long way. And these are the signs you see on property. They're going to give you the direction as to where you're going. And rule of thumb, if you guys are driving along and you guys don't see a blue or a purple sign right now, that's a sign that you might want to turn around if you're going to one of the Disney places. So while the kids are in school today, I'm going to get some shooting in. Me and Marley are going to be back. Morgan's got plans for this weekend, so he's going to be possibly with us, possibly not, depending on if his plans go through. But Marley wants to get back and do some shooting with me. We're going to try to get it, like I said, we're going to try to get inside the videos a little bit more for you, so you guys get to, I guess, see us talking about what we're talking about. I like actually being behind the camera just because I like you guys to see what I'm shooting. And we do get some people every now and then who are like, are you shooting that at Disney or are you doing a voiceover at home? How do you do that? I don't know. I guess a lot of people think we film and then we go home and edit it. Now periodically we do have to because of somebody maybe saying something in the video that might be inappropriate, so we do have to cut some tidbits out and re-edit it, but for the most part we're actually in the video. I'm here today. Yay. So we're here. Alright, we're actually at a stop sign right now, so we're getting ready to make the turn. So today my goal is going to be to shoot the sports, the movies, and the music resort. So I'm going to be going in and out and doing them. I'm going to try to do some new filming today, a little bit different. So we're going to try to do a little bit of, maybe do the outside walk-around tour. I'll try to do a little bit more, I guess, telling you about what's going on at the resort, because we're getting a lot of people that want to know about the construction going on, what they've done new, some of the hours maybe to some of the things, and pretty much what the resorts have to offer. So I'll be trying to do a little bit of that, but we're going to try to do the walk around. I'm going to try to get the pool today, depending on how many people are in there. I'm going to try to hit the arcades, because we always got people wanting the arcade videos by themselves. And then whatever else I can find along the way, we'll try to hit it for you guys. But we're getting ready to go into the All-Star resorts right now, so I'll get back to filming that, guys. That's the McDonald's, one of the only ones, actually the only one right now on property. And since they remodeled that one, the pricing of that place is going crazy, guys. That's a lot of money to eat at McDonald's over there. So you might want to think about it. Are you going to go to McDonald's and grab that fast food, or are you going to spend maybe $1 or $2 more and go into a restaurant right in Disney? Because the pricing in there isn't really much off of staying on property and eating in the resorts. Now, if I'm in a hurry, I will stop there and eat there. Let's get a little filming. If I'm in a hurry, I will stop in and eat there, just because I'm grabbing and going and trying to go somewhere. But for the most part, I like to actually be in the food courts or in the resorts, just because of the feel of being on vacation, enjoying yourself. And I come up here a lot, so I'm here like practically every other day. But for me, it's no different than being on my vacation. I've done so many years at Disney that the little things is what keeps me coming back. And I've tried, I think, a couple of times. I moved away once, and then another time we just stopped coming for a while because there were a lot of things going wrong here, from broken items in the rooms to, you know, just, I guess, just not the best of attitudes. And then after all the years, you realize how much you miss it, and you got to get back here. But you got to try to look for all the pros. There's going to be cons, but you try to find the pros in it all. So here's the welcome gate right here, guys. So you're coming up. When you're in your car, you're going to stop. They're going to ask you to see your ID if you're checking in. They want to know what you're doing over here. So you're not just driving in off the street. You better have a reason. And just like he said, usually they're going to be telling you welcome home. And we've stayed here several times. This is one of my favorite places to stay now, just because the kids really like the area. It's a lot to do for the kids, and they like the pools. Now, this is not part of the vacation club, so you're going to be paying cash to stay here, but it's really not a lot. I think you can get deals at this place anywhere. I think lately they've been on for like $168 a night or something like that, but they even drop them down lower than that. But here's the welcome into the All-Star. This one right here, as you're pulling in, they're going to tell you what it is. So they tell you, I wanted to wait and let them do it, but it's the Disney All-Star Sports Resort. So each one of them look the same, but on the front here, when you guys are pulling up, you're going to see the sign right there, All-Star Sports Resort. And we're here, guys. So we'll catch you on the next video, guys. Take it easy.